For this American Geode 360, we're looking at what I believe may be two Native American Indian artifacts. I lived in Houston, Texas, and studied for a while. I was going to the public library back when the archives department, it was open to the public, and you could look through old maps. You could look through 200-year-old maps. So I was looking through a map of most of Houston, and it showed the location of a Native American campsite. I mean, it was amazing. This was a map drawn, early 1800s, and it was showing where along the bayou, and in this case near a spring, where were the Indian camps. So this site was near a spring, and so I drove out there. It was actually, if you know Houston, it is surrounded by an interstate called the Loop. The 610 Loop forms a square around the city of Houston, and it's inside the Loop, but this was an abandoned area. It had an underground spring, so had a lot of growth. I mean, it was, this was during one of the droughts, but in going on in Texas. But in that area, everything was still green because of that underground spring. So I started digging, and I believe these are scrapers. I believe that has the groove right there from hundreds, perhaps 1,000 years. I mean, look at that. That looks like, that does not look natural. I believe this is a Native American artifact. I believe this is a scraper. If you have insight to tell me otherwise, we'd appreciate it. But I think that this, the location was right. Digging at a site that was known from a map from the early 1800s as a Native American campsite. This also, I believe, could be a scraper. See where that groove is there? These are the right materials. These are, jasper, agate. So these are the right kinds of materials that Native American tools, were made from. So I'm not real sure. Would welcome any insight, again, pro or con, about these. They are from, like I said, Houston, Texas, from the site of a known Native American campsite. AmericanGeode.com is where you send in questions, comments, insight, information. We will answer every email. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please watch the other videos and go to AmericanGeode.com.